friends, it's your host Keep It Real once again, and today I am going to show you how to make this cute paper panda step by step. And I have also provided the links of these PDF files in the description box. So be sure to download it and print them. Black and white printer would work as well as a colored printer because we are just creating a black and white 3D paper panda. Okay, so now let's get started without any further ado. Now let's start by assembling the first part of the template, that is the snout of the giant panda. Okay, after you have cut that, it will look somewhat like this. And then you have to fold these flaps out here which have small dots on them. This one, this one, this one, this flap out here, and this flap, and this flap, and no need of folding this flap here. Okay, and now simply let's glue it. Okay, let's open our fevi-stick, and I always prefer to use a fevi-stick because the fevicol creates a lot of mess. Now the first step. Now I have done the same thing on this side as well, and the snout's pretty done. All we have to do this is attach this small dot here with this one here. Okay, let's glue it then. Join, and boom, our first part is ready to go. The snout's created, and let's create the rest of the head now, and also part 2 of the templates. Okay. Now the second part will look somewhat like this. It's the head of the panda with its 2 eyes here. And now it's pretty simple like the previous one. We have to glue the dots here and join it to the corresponding parts. Okay. Now the first step, glue this dot here and attach it to its back. Gluing is done and we have attached it. And now this side, this one on its back and this one on its back. And it's done. We have to do these same steps on this side. Okay, so complete it. The second side's also done and it's pretty good to go. Now we have completed the second part. Now we will attach the first part with the second part here. Now it's a bit too complicated, so see and do these steps properly. Now in our first part, instead of folding this to the back side, we have to fold it in the front side instead so that we can glue it to the back side of our part 2. Okay, so now see, this dot here will go in this small flap, in this small opening here. We will glue this to its back, somewhat like this, and then this flap behind the eye of the second part. Same on this side. We will do it like this, and now let's glue it. It's looking pretty good. And it's ready to go. We have successfully created the head, and now the things that are left is the neck, the shoulders, arms, stomach, and the feet of the panda. Okay, so now let's jump on to our part 3. So here is our part 3, and I am just fast forwarding it to make sure that you don't get bored while I am gluing it. And if you want, you can slow down this video and make this third part with me. Okay, so let's fast forward it. To complete, we have made half of the neck of the panda, and now it's time to assemble to make the ears and then put them in these little pockets here, and then we will attach this snout with this head. Okay, so now it's time to assemble our parts 4 and 5. So here are our 2 ears. Now notice, one has a small black star made on it, while the another one has a small white star made on it. Notice here, this small white star here. Okay, so the same small 2 stars are made on these sides as well. They tell us that which side we have to put which ear. Now this white side will go on this white one, while this other black one will go on this black one. Okay, so now let's assemble our ears, and I am going to fast forward it to make sure you all don't get bored once more. Now I have completed both of these tiny ears of the panda, and now let's assemble it, and I will not fast forward it. Instead, I will give the instructions on how to assemble. Okay, so the first one, let's take the ear with the white star on it. Now notice, one side of this ear is wider while the other side is smaller, and here also one side is wider while the other is smaller. So we have to insert it somewhat like this here. Okay, so let's glue this side. and the smallest one and attach it to the head of this panda. Insert this one first and then this one. And yes, it's done. So now the ear looks like this and it's looking pretty nice. The same with the second side out here. Let's glue these both sides. Let's just put this back. Now let's just stick it properly with the scissor. Here, and yes, it's properly stuck. Now let's put the mouth, the snout of this panda, and now see, it will go somewhat like this here, these both sides tucked in. And we have to stick this face out here. Okay, so let me just fast forward it. Now our snout, the top of the neck and the ears have been joined and assembled together, and it's looking very cute and nice. It may be difficult to join all these creases together, but as you keep building them, they will be joined automatically and they will be set at a place instead of opening up again and again. So now it's time for our part 6. This here is our part 6. It's the collar of a panda, the collarbone of a panda. And it's very simple to join and it has nothing complicated. All we have to do is join these like this, like in the previous parts I had shown. Like this here, this one on its back. Very simple one it is. Let me just fast forward it. Okay, so now first let's fold these at the lines so now it's time for gluing. Our arms also completed now, and now it's time to attach this arm here, and it's pretty simple. All we have to do is fold this one outside and then glue this one, this one, and the last one here, and our arm will be simply attached. Yes, it's attached pretty well. And here is the giant panda with his hands. Now it's time for the 8th and 9th part. Both are same, and I will just show you one, and you can do the same with the other one. Let's just fast forward it, as it does not have many points that we have to glue. First, and now both of the arms of the pandas are complete. And if you can't understand how to draw it because of my fast forwarding or skipping some of the equal parts, the same parts, you can also check the description box. I have also provided the instructions PDF to this giant panda. And also, listen, the day I will reach 5k subs, not too much though, I will reveal the name of this website. Yes, I will reveal. Until that, this website will remain unknown to you, and I will only show you the PDFs and the instructions to draw these very cute, nice animals. Okay, so now just some parts are left for our giant panda to be completed, and those parts are these feet and this waist of the panda. Okay, so now let's first build the feet. Now we have also created both of the feet of our panda, and it's looking pretty good until now. Okay, now the last part of our giant panda is this one, and it's pretty easy, but after this we will assemble those parts. They would be a bit of tricky. Okay, so now let's glue it. To build the leg, all you have to do is put some glue here and then attach it in this thigh. Okay, so let's put the glue here. And here our leg is complete. Now all we have to do is assembling all the parts together. Okay, so now see. So now in assembling the parts, our first step is to attach this leg to our last part, which would be attached somewhat like this. We will place it here, this one on its back side and this one on its back side, like this, and then put this behind this one here. Okay, it's good going. So now let's attach. Now one of the legs has been attached, and I will just attach the second leg, and then I will show you the instructions after that. And yes, I'm back. And here I have attached the second leg also, and it's looking pretty nice. Okay, now we need to attach both of these arms like this here, and then the face will come here and it will look a cute sitting panda. Okay, now this part we have to join somewhat like this. We will put some glue here, attach it here, some glue here, attach it on this side, and it will pretty good go. Okay, so now let's start gluing. We have glued those back parts, and now it's time to glue these front parts. Now only the last part, that is the head, is left, which will go in this small pocket out here, and it will look very nice. Okay, now only two parts for completing our giant panda, and our hard work will pay off. Just glue here. Our giant panda is successfully completed, and it's looking pretty good as well. Let me show you from a better angle. Okay, yeah, nice. Okay, so this is what I have discovered today, and be sure to subscribe if you want to see videos of more animals and more machines and many more 3D things from plain paper. And if you are new to my channel, then be sure to subscribe, like, and share my videos. Okay, bye.